Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Brand New Media Show today. Today, I have MICHAL MIODONSKI back on the show. You know, the holidays are coming. So, what we'll be discussing today will be how to deal with the holiday blues. The holiday blues brings feelings of loneliness, sadness, financial stress, and high expectations. So we will be discussing about that today. Welcome, Coach. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you very much, Brenda. Thank you for having me again on your show. And it's always nice talk to you. And how are you?
I'm
I
doing
see you already wearing a Santa hat, so
yes.
that's good.
Yes. So tell me, let's tell me how to fix this holiday blues.
Well, first and foremost, I would say there is nothing to fix.
Oh,
We just
okay.
need to stop breaking it.
Stop breaking it.
Yes,
Okay, so
I
tell
would
me.
take the reversed approach. We have approach that we need to fix things, that we need to fix ourselves because we are not enough.
Okay.
And that's the false belief first and foremost. To every single one of you who is listening now, you are more than enough, you are perfect. And start with this attitude, and
Mm-hmm.
you will see that there is actually nothing to fix.
There's nothing to fix.
No, just
What
stop
about
looking outside of you,
mm-hmm.
looking at everything around, looking at ads that we see everywhere,
Okay.
looking at social media and perfect pictures. Stop looking, well, at things that are right under your nose.
So what
Look
do you
at your
mean?
spouse.
What things are right under our nose?
Yes, look at your spouse. Look at your children. Look at your parents. Look at your grandparents if you still lucky enough to have them. Look at the grandchildren if you have grandchildren already. Look at the family that it's around you. Look up, and I bet that majority, well, everyone who's watching it, because you
Mm-hmm.
need to watch it on mobile device or a desktop, that you
Mm-hmm.
have roof over your head,
Okay.
and they are people who don't.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying, in other words, we need to count our blessings. It's not.
Definitely.
It's not about going out buying, getting deep in debt for this for let's say Christmas. It's not
Yes,
about getting stressed out to go buy gifts. It's about getting together with family and just love each and every one and count our blessings, right?
exactly. Exactly, and that's what it is. And I can say it from my personal experience, because I remember the holidays I had, the Christmas specifically, when I was a child.
Okay.
And those that they were the best,
Uh-huh.
they were not those with presents and all the expensive and fancy stuff. They were those when we had more family at home.
Right.
They were better, much better, and I
Mm-hmm.
learned to appreciate it when I moved abroad, and suddenly I was by myself. I realized that the people, the family and friends that I was taking for granted were not there.
Okay.
And it was long time ago, so online communication wasn't that easy and popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just basically on my own, and I needed to build all the friendships from the start, from the day zero. I needed to build something, and having 20 something years, being in my 20s, and having people within my circle, the closest circle that I know for nearly those 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
and moving suddenly and being with a group of people that are great. but I've known them for a few weeks, few months. That opened up my eyes, and I realized that I didn't appreciate enough what was around me.
Okay. 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 Let me ask you this. Why do you think people are so sad during the holiday time? What
Well,
brings the
they have
sadness on?
high expectations.
Okay.
That's the main thing. Another one is regrets, because they did have plan that when they will finish 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, they will be in a certain situation,
Okay.
life situation, financial situation, and they are not there.
Okay.
So
how could
the focus goes to what they think of the most, and they think what they don't have.
okay, so
Let's
how can
spread
we
this
fix it?
energy.
How can we fix it? What can we do?
We can look at what we have, like you said before, count our blessings. That's the
Okay.
main thing.
Okay.
And well, very important thing here as well, for people my age, well, younger, older, we usually have children.
Okay.
And well, children, especially when they are young, they don't learn from what they hear, they learn what they see.
They learn what they see.
And if they see us working hard, doing whatever we can to make everything around in the house and outside the house look perfect, and if something is just slightly off, they see us unhappy, they just repeat this experience later on. They stop appreciating what they have and all those beautiful lights and presents and the Christmas tree. They don't see it that way anymore. They look for flaws in those decorations, those presents. There is always something that could have been better. And well, the thing is, everything can be better.
Everything can be better. You have so many people, around Christmas time, they
Mm.
go out and they buy all of these expensive gifts. They max out their credit card.
Mm.
And then for the whole year, they're stressed out. And it's like a repeated thing every year. They max out their credit card around Christmas time.
Yes.
And it's not about getting deep in debt, right?
No, not at all.
Because that brings on depression, stress. Is that right, Coach?
Definitely, that's what it is. We start thinking about money and well, survival, and that's interesting thing, because survival, what it is, well, generally stress is good for us.
Stress is good for us?
Yes, in a specific amount. Our body is able to maintain the stress for the certain amount of time in a certain situation.
Oh, okay.
It's to save us. We need to concentrate all the resources we have, for example, to run away from danger. And that's what stress is for. And then the danger is gone and the stress goes away. At least that's the way it should be. But we are very smart creatures.
Okay.
We call ourselves the smartest on this planet.
Okay.
And then for some strange reason, instead of being happy that we are safe now, we keep remembering in our heads the danger that we were in. And then our brain gets confused, because our brain doesn't know that it's happening or it's just the memory. Where our brain goes through the certain event, for the brain is present. For brain there is only present, nothing else. And because our brain thinks it's a present, our brain thinks we are still in danger. We're sitting on the sofa or comfortable armchair, we're technically relaxing, we have a music playing, we have a, well, I have a cup of tea and
Right.
we're supposed to relax. Someone can have a glass of wine. Well, okay, no problem. And instead of thinking about how comfortable this armchair is, how comfortable is that sofa, how tasty is that tea that I have in here, they think how I'm going to do it. Well, I have
Right.
so much debt. I need to make money somehow.
Right.
And brain feels the stress.
Mm-hmm.
That's danger. That's our danger. And
Okay.
brain releases all the hormones that are, well, responsible for helping us to survive. But we don't need them anymore, and that's damaging our body.
Okay.
And then our body gets weaker and weaker, and yes, then we are seriously in danger because of the medical condition that we are getting. That's the whole risk of it. That's the whole mechanism. And let's think now about to have different example.
Okay, yes.
About animals. Simple mammals, well, not very clever, but well, living within a group. So there is some form of relationship interaction there. Let's say zebras.
Okay.
And those zebras are grazing, enjoying themselves. There is sun, there is a bit of water, there is tasty, juicy grass, and they just happy there. And suddenly they are attacked by lions.
Okay.
Well, as a matter of fact, if I remember, that's lioness that's doing the hunting, and the lion actually only comes later to eat. Anyway, they are attacked. That's important. And they are in danger. Real life threat, well, for every single one of them. And everything in their body reacts the way, well, they can run away simply. All the hormones, everything, all the blood, it goes to the muscles so they can move as fast as possible and run away from the danger. But, well, we know what happens. They're going to get some of them anyway. The weakest is going to be captured, killed, and eaten.
Okay.
And, well, the thing is, zebras don't stress about this. They know it's going to happen. They accepted that it happened. They run for, well, let's say, well, a mile or
they run for safety.
no, they just run because, well, they are already running away. They want to make sure that they definitely safe. And let's say, well, a mile away, they just stop and they keep on grazing, and the lions are eating some of them they friends.
Okay.
But they are not in stress anymore. They know that the danger is gone, that there is nothing else they can do, that they did the best they could, and that's it. That's over. Now they can enjoy themselves because lions are not hungry anymore and they're not going to chase them. The danger is gone. Stress is gone automatically.
Right.
So
how
that's
to
clever.
deal with the holiday blues. How to deal with the holiday blues. That's what we're talking about today. So what
be like zebra.
Like a zebra. What is the cure? Like someone, what is the cure for this?
Appreciation. Appreciate what you have wherever you are.
Listen, people, appreciation. Okay.
Definitely. Right. Wherever you are, like I said, you have a, well, device that allows you to watch this video. That's first thing to appreciate. You have roof over your head, what I was mentioning before. because I wouldn't expect someone who walks around with a mobile and has a mobile data on it, well, doesn't have a place to stay overnight. This person probably is not hungry because, well, if you are really hungry, you can sell this device to get something to eat. And that's the main thing that you have. You have food, you have shelter, and you have some entertainment. Perfect, fantastic. So that's the first thing that I would recommend to, well, each and every one of listeners in here and well, people I know.
Right.
That's the start. That's what we should know straight away.
Coach, I know so many people around Christmas time, they always say that they get stressed out. They always say that around Christmas time, I get so stressed out. I hear them say, I maxed out my credit card, and they say, my family really expect me to buy so many gifts. And I really don't have it this year, but they expect me to do it. And they said, I am really stressed out. So,
well, in that case, I would say they are things that has been done. I don't want to say wrong. They are things that could have been done better before. Because well, I've been in a different situations.
Okay.
And I have different approach to education. I home educate my son, and I teach him everything I know about the money according to his age. And I talk to my son about money. He knows how much I can earn. He knows how much we have. He knows if we have debts. He knows how much we pay for our house for rent. He knows how much we pay for bills because I talk to him about this. I'm explaining him how it is and how it works. And he might be worried, well, we don't have money. Then I say, well, that's okay that we don't have money because we have each other, and it's my job to think about the money and earn the money. It's not yours.
That's great. Listen, parents, that's really great. I like that information you just put out. That's awesome.
Yes, and I tell you something, school doesn't teach kids those things.
No, they do not.
They teach certain skills, they teach to do certain job, but they don't teach kids about money.
They don't teach about money. Exactly. And that's so very important. I wish we could change our education system. If anybody watching the show, please, please, that's definitely, we need to start teaching our children about money. It will make a world a better place.
Well, it's what I say. I love that. Well, I'm not supposed to work the way I do. Coach should be in school, each and every school, and coach should have life coaching and business coaching classes with students from the beginning of the education. Straight away, to teach them, well, in business terms about money, about taxes, about income spendings, about turnover, and explain them how it works. What's actually pretty easy. Oh, come on, kids love to play games. In each game, you have at least 3 different types of points that you earn. And that's easy to explain. You have 3 different currencies, for example. Or you have, well, all the points they make up for money, but the first ones, that's the necessity. You need to spend it for your life, basic, well, physiological needs. You need to have a shelter and food.
Right.
Then you have a second type of points. So that's the money that when you earn, you need to spend it for everything else within your life that it's necessary. You need to dress, you need to travel to work, you need to, well, have certain specific furniture at home, because you need to have place to sleep on. You need to have, well, warm house as well. And then you have third type of point. So that's the money that you have on top of that. So that's something that you can spend for a car, because technically we don't need car. You can use public transport, but if you want to and you have money, you can get a car. If you have more of it, you can have, well, more of everything. You can have better furniture, you can have more entertainment, you can go out somewhere, you can, I don't know, buy a yacht, go on holidays, whatever you want. It depends on how much you have. But first and foremost, you have the one that you need for living, basically, to survive.
Yes.
And as soon as you have that, stress for me is out of the question. And we've been through few tumbles as well. And well, my son have seen it. He was a part of it. And I didn't hide anything from him. And still, I was able to, and that's me going back to fixing the holiday blues.
Right.
That was a situation when we did have a hard time, but I still took him out. We've been playing in a garden using the ball that we had. We didn't need to buy anything. We didn't need to spend money.
That's fun. That's
and
what
we
I
had
love.
amazing time.
I love that. That's fun. Yes.
And that's what we should do.
That's what
and
we
in
should.
that case, well, come on, it might not be a child that you have. It might be, well, another grown up, let's say your parents,
Love
because
that.
you are already grown up, you have parents, and well, you spend time with them. Well, you don't need money. Take them on a, well, like Christmas Day, take them for a walk to your local park, to your local market.
Cookies. Bake
Yes.
cookies.
Or yeah, make cookies together, do
Yes.
things that well, you can do and you would do anyway. Just do it together.
Yes.
And
That's fun,
well,
right
as
there.
soon as
Kids
you
love
start
that.
doing it, yes, the stress will go away,
Yes. Yes.
because you start building the happiness
Yes.
from deep down in here. And within your heart, you start feeling different, feeling better.
You feel good.
Exactly.
That's the Christmas spirit, right?
That's exactly what it
That's
is.
the
Yes.
holiday spirit, because you feel good, you know. It's not about
Yes.
going out getting deep in debt, you know, trying to satisfy everybody needs. You know, they thinking that you're gonna, if you're able to, you
No.
know, if you're able to, it's okay. I mean, if you give a gift, you know, don't be expecting to receive a gift. I mean, you giving from your heart,
No.
right?
Yeah,
And
well, I tell you something. Well, that's something that people can discuss, especially adults. Well, if you are a grown up and you know the situation, just talk to your family. Tell them, well, listen, guys,
we have
this
so many
year situation is like that. It's really tough for me. And
right.
most of them, they are going to say, well, I know how you feel. It's tough for me as well. And then you can agree, well, okay, guys, let's do it that way. Instead of buying presents for ourselves this time, let's do something together. Let's go somewhere and spend those money for a trip somewhere into a nice place that we all going to like.
Yes, don't be ashamed. I mean, don't be ashamed if your pocket is different this year, you know, because of the economy.
Exactly.
Don't be ashamed. Just change your routine, you know.
Yes.
Don't get yourself in deep debt, you know.
Definitely.
The most important thing is bringing the family together, right? And just having a good time, you know, socializing with the family, watch movies, eat popcorn, right?
Yes. And well, the attitude that we need to spend something, that's something that creates poor people. People are literally becoming broke because they overspend.
Right.
You can be rich and don't have money, but you can have money and be broke.
Right.
Because you have them momentarily and you don't know how to manage them. Your goal is to have those money, but you're losing them quickly, because as well you need to show on the outside that you have them. And I was at some point of my career, I was laughing because well, I have seen the difference between a car that I was driving and the people that were my clients.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I had by then, I think, 7-year-old car.
Okay.
That was, well, at some point of my career. And well, it was old, yes, but my clients that were seeing me for coaching advice, they've been driving, well, like 1 max 2 years old SUVs, and well, looking good, always being there
High
on the
price cars.
outside. And they were asking me what they can do to make money because they will drown in debt.
Wow.
And my answer once was, well, you see this car over there? And I saw him throughout the window, and he was, yeah, the old one. I said, yes, that's my car. Get a car like this until you pay off all your debt. Just drive it because it works. It takes you from place to place, and it's going to serve the purpose.
But see, they couldn't do that. That was going to cramp their style, right?
Yes. And that's all it is, the style.
Right. It's this image they have. They can't drive. It's this image that
Yes,
everybody's looking at them. It's too embarrassing for them
image.
to drive a car like that.
Exactly. That's how it is. That's how it works. And yeah, priorities. If you set your priorities straight, and you know that first and foremost they are people in your life, and then when you have those people, you learn to actually be with them, not being somewhere to make money so you can, well, come back where they sleep and fall asleep as well, wake up in the morning and go to work before they wake up. If you're going to fix that and you start building relationships well, around you with people who are actually your family and they supposed to be close to you, the holiday blues will be gone because they will have no expectations other than to have you around.
Yes. Yes.
Simple as.
Yes. It's been great, Coach. Is it anything else, Coach, that you would like to put out there for how to deal with the holiday blues? You want to sum it up right now? It's been great.
To sum it up, let me think to put it all together. Yes, the appreciation for what you have. That's first and the most important thing. So count your blessings, like you said, Brenda.
Right.
That's first thing to do.
Count your blessings.
And next one, well, the best things in life are for free. We don't need to pay for them. We don't need to buy them. We can do them. So let's do it with third thing, the people we love. And that's going to sort it out.
It's going to sort it out. Less stress.
And then, even if you are in a, let's say, money-orientated environment, you're going to have people then telling you, oh, well, for this Christmas or this holiday or this something, I bought this and this. And then you're going to say, and I had a great time making a snowman with my kids.
There you go.
And they will be confused. They will be confused because they would love to have it.
Okay.
But somehow they've missed it, but they're going to think maybe next year.
Yes.
And what we're going to start thinking that way, first and foremost, happiness within our family.
Okay.
Within our friends. And we're going to set the right example because people finally are going to see that having a job and having nice things, it's one thing, but how you feel and who you are with, who you're sharing those things with, is far more important.
Thank you. Thank you. less stress for 2022. Less stress. Enjoy your family. Happy holidays to you. Just get together with your family, have an outing, have dinner. Everybody bring a dish. Just have some fun. Cheers to you, Coach. Cheers to you,
Yes.
Coach.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
And
we can have a toast.
yes, and happy holidays to you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Coach. Good night.
Thank you very much for having me. Have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Same to you. Thanks.
See you, Brenda. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.